Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield, and I'm here with Radiohead. I'm here with Ed, Tom, and Johnny. Good to have you guys here. How are you? Good.
Good. Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, good to have you back. A new album coming out on July 1st called OK Computer.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And speaking of which, I guess I know we wanted to tell the story that the record company had sent out to some people copies of the actual cassette in a welded Walkman, so people had to listen to it in its entirety, and on a Walkman, so they pay attention to it, because a lot of times people, you know, the industry don't necessarily do that. Well, when I got mine in the mail, it was defective, so like I listened to it, and Tom's voice, I'm thinking, wow, they've used a real wild speed-up effect on Tom's voice. So the thing was going and going. Finally, I realized the thing was defective. So I was not going to go without hearing this whole record, so I smashed the Walkman on the ground, pulled the cassette out of it, put it in one that worked, and it's a great record. I know people will really enjoy it. Tell me a bit about recording this one. You were originally going to do it in New York, and you decided to do it over in Bath?
We did it, we started off in our own rehearsal studio. We basically bought a load of mobile gear. We set up where we rehearse, which is a converted fruit shed, apple shed. And we brought all the gear in and spent a month in the summer doing that. And then kind of moved down to a big house outside Bath in October and just sort of changed the environments, you know, non-studio environments.
It was good to have windows and just kind of...
Yeah, not feel like lab rats all the time. Like normally you do in studios, you feel like you're being experimented on all the time.
Yeah, and you also kind of lose all sense of time because of the daylight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, become weird.
Do you find that was more helpful as far as the creative process too goes, or just...
It kind of was, but I mean the other side of it is we sort of, because we were living in the house as well, we couldn't get away from it, and that was kind of good because we kind of needed to concentrate. You know, we basically had as much time as we wanted to do it, and that got a bit out of hand. So we had to sort of get it together, and so to actually live and breathe it all day was a really important thing. I mean, it drove us a bit nuts, but you know, it was a fantastic place as well because it had incredible, huge old stone rooms, and then really beautiful old wood as well, and just really weird places to set up. You know, Phil was drumming in the kids' playroom and stuff like that with all the soft toys everywhere.
It must have been really cool, actually.
It was wild.
Let's check out your new video right now from the forthcoming album, OK Computer. This is a cool one. I know people have seen it before, but we got to show it to them again. It's excellent.
You've got to see it a lot of times anyway.
They do. They need to, definitely. Here's Paranoid Android. You have to get everything out of it, right? Definitely. On 120 Minutes tonight, Radiohead. Now, you've made amazing videos. I mean, Just is like one of these things that, I mean, the Street Spirit Fade Out. Incredible stuff. Do you really intend to make 12 videos for all 12 tracks of the album, like you said?
If you give us some money, we need the money, I think. You know, if anybody out there's got, we kind of need about $1 million.
Yeah.
That should cover it.
Yeah. So is it something you think?
So the first few videos are going to look great, but the last few are just going to be done with, you know, with ourselves, with just sort of Super 8s and that's it.
Super 8. Yeah. As the money runs out.
I think so, yeah.
The budgets get smaller and the crews get smaller.
The idea for it was it came halfway through when we were doing the record, and it was a suggestion made by Dilly. She commissions the videos. She's a really cool woman, and it's fitted because the OK Computer is a really sort of visual record, really, all the way through. And you start at one point, and you end at another point, which is it's sort of a journey as well. You know, probably all sounds a bit Spinal Tap, but I think it's going to work.
It definitely will work, I think, without a question. Yeah. We got lots more with Radiohead coming up on 120 Minutes, and a little later we'll be talking with Tricky, so don't go anywhere.